Hello guys and welcome back to Saint Media. It's still the BBNaija lockdown show, and today I'll be giving you highlights on what went down in the building yesterday. From friendship being redefined to an alleged boy drama, the lockdown housemates gave us all shades of trauma last night in Biggie's house. It is safe to say every night in the lockdown house has been a hit back to back, and with these housemates, there has never been a dull moment at night. We are not sure if the introduction of the booze in their system or the fact that the housemates are super excited about the party today. But the lockdown gang do not fail to have fun in the night in Biggie's house. Well, like they say, it's all fun and games until somebody gets hurt. This week's Friday night arena game featured many foodstuffs in Biggie's arena like pepper, tomato, plantains, potatoes, and vegetables. We all know that these housemates can eat a mountain at any given time of the day, but what we didn't expect is that they will carry their foodie spirit into the Friday games night. As soon as Biggie announced that they can go back into the housemates started stashing some food items to carry back into the house. Yes, we are judging you, Erica and Tolani Badge. Trust Biggie to catch his resident bandits. He left the arena doors locked until the housemates dropped all they attempted to take away. Is there no limit to chop? I was wondering too. As soon as the housemates got back into the house, Biggie had a surprise waiting for them. The ex-members of the lockdown gang, not the actual housemates, but the pictures of Katrina, Lilo, Eric, and Tochi adorned the walls of the lockdown house. The housemates happily gathered around the pictures with a smile as they gave shout-outs to the evicted housemates. Okay, let us move over to the love triangle between Lekon, Erica, and Kidwaya. Well, it may seem as though Lekon has finally given Erica some space in a bid to get over her or just to avoid getting deeply involved in the entanglement web. In his conversation with Wathoni, Lekon disclosed that he was looking for a relationship with Erica. He only just told her how he feels about her and wanted to keep it going with the lockdown game. I saw it coming, he said when explaining the awkward silence between him and Erica. She's pissed that I'm not talking to her. She's missing something from me, he told Wathoni. After listening to him talk about his current situation with Erica, Wathoni gave Lekon a friendly advice to stop expecting things from people so that if those things don't actualize, he won't be offended or hurt. I need to do past this, Lekon concluded. Still on the table of feelings, Wathoni expressed her feelings for Eric and told Lekon that she was sad she was made to choose between him and her two close friends during the eviction night. She then goes on to say that her spec changes often as she has gotten another spec in the house. Okay guys, let us move on to the love triangle, or should I say the friendship between Ozo and Dorathy. I'm starting to think that you are the ones playing games, so I'm keeping my distance, Dorathy told Ozo as they discussed the current situation of their friendship in the lockdown house. She later went on to tell him that there is no bad blood between them and they are still cool, but recently she just feels like she needs her space and everybody should respect that. Ozo replied her by saying, "Even Nengi knows that you are my closest person in the house." He went ahead reminding her of the time she cooked rice for the whole house and why she served everyone in big portion. His was rather small. Dorathy made it clear that everyone else stood in front of her to get served. Hence her reason for serving them in satisfiable quantities. If you think that me being attracted to someone is going to change our friendship, then you are wrong, Ozo told Dorathy. Dorathy concluded the conversation by telling him that at the moment she is only close to Prince, Praise, and Lucy. She just wants to be alone so she can avoid being in people's business. I'm not fighting with you. I'm not mad at you. Just leave it like that. Ozo must care so much about this friendship that he was not willing to let the conversation go. He continued by asking her if she's acting this way because of public perception, and Dorathy spelled it out for him that if she's acting out of public perception, she would have stopped talking to him since the week 1 of the show when it all started. Right now, I really just want this, so allowed me, she told Ozo with a pat on his shoulder and walked out of the conversation. Okay guys, let's move over to the entanglement between Erica and Kidwire. While bonding with others in the garden, Erica and Kidwire had a little argument about disrespect in their relationship. Here's what happened. Nengi mentioned the fact that if she likes a guy, she doesn't mind making the first move and going for him. Erica opposed the saying that going after a guy will make him feel too special and this will cause see finish in their relationship. She went ahead to tell the others that she doesn't go after guys because she has many guys going after her anyway. Upon hearing this, Wathoni said, "Kid, you don't chase anyone in the house, right?" And Kidwire replied saying that he doesn't chase anyone. Erica found this disrespectful as she found Wathoni's question a subtle shade directed at her. What she found more disrespectful was Kidwire affirming Wathoni's sobs, and she didn't hide her anger. First, she asked Wathoni to explain what she meant by that statement. Next, we see her telling Kidwire in the head of house room that she doesn't like the fact that Kidwire doesn't defend her in front of everyone else. "I feel so stupid for being with you right now. I'm never trying this again. I know I didn't chase you. So what is she implying?" Erica said with tears. Then she buried herself under the blanket and cried. Kidwire went over to give her a kiss, and when he noticed she was crying, he leaned in for a chat. We hope they sort things out and things become more calmer for the Kidrika shape. Remember when Wathoni promised to shake some tables in the house. Okay guys, finally let's move on to the fight between Wathoni and Erica last night. Just after the conversation with Kidwire, Erica approached Wathoni to ask her why she had issues with her. According to Erica, Wathoni likes Kidwire, and since Erica is with him, Wathoni has frequently shown she does not like her. Wathoni walked out of the chat and kept telling Erica that she can't keep arguing because of a guy. In the next few seconds, things went wild and a full-blown argument blew up between them. Act your age, you are 29 with a kid and you don't act your age. You can have Kidwire, I have told him that, I don't want him again, Erica shouted. The other housemates calmed Erica down and told her not to bring up Wathoni's child into the matter. It may seem as though there is a lot of tension between Erica and Wathoni for obvious reasons, but while Erica went to have a chat over these underlying issues, Wathoni didn't seem like it was a problem to be talked about in the first place. Why then did the argument blow out of proportion? Kidwire calmed his girl down and kissed her. Seems the ship is sailing again. On a final note guys, when do the lockdown gang stop blaming their fight on alcohol though? These housemates and drama sha. Who would have thought we would have this huge dose of entanglement struggle in 4 weeks? That's all for now guys. Stay tuned as I bring you more updates on the BBNaija lockdown show.